And day 3 or 5 begins. Day 5, right? Yes. Oh, look who's finally out here. Good morning. Let's have a seat and talk to Abdullah. A dreadful fire elemental stalks the plazas, burning all it touches. Soon Shapir will be awash in flames. Hero, you must save us all. Again. What is the 154 of 500? That is your score. Different things that you do in-game are worth points. And 500 is 100% completion. Hero, please take care of yourself. I worry for you. I'm going to say hi to you too. And thanks. Alright, I'm going to eat my breakfast. She didn't actually tell us what breakfast was, but it is delicious. Alright, tell me about... Alright, can I just go daily news? Beep, beep. Fire elemental. Living flames which seek to consume everything. We shall be burned to cinders like sorest steak left too long on the grill. Steak? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, fortunately, we had already asked around town if anybody knew stuff about fire, and we kind of already put together everything that we need for this. So here's our fire elemental. You notice the vendor is just straight up gone. So let's take this. I'm gonna... Ah, hot, hot, hot! Get away from me. I'm trying to do things. Follow me up this way, please. You have lured the fire elemental away from the plaza. Now you must try to weaken it and capture it. Well, opposite element. Have some water. You should let it get further into the alley. And then... just set that down. You put the lamp on the ground. And it... As you pick the lamp up and rub it, a small flame appears. When you rub it again, the flame goes away. You now have a magic lamp. You put the lamp safely in your backpack. Easy. And now it has a purple glow. It's just your average, everyday magic lamp containing a fire elemental. So, not knowing what you're supposed to do there can be problematic. As you saw, I had to know that I needed incense, water, and a magic lamp. And I had to know that I'm supposed to take the incense, use it on the ground, lead him into this hallway, splash him with water, and then put the lamp on the ground for it to retreat into. It's a bit of some puzzling there. And it's old school adventure game style puzzling, where you've only got some of the information you need. Anyway, that's the fire elemental taken care of. It's good for Simba to watch. Hey, where's Rakesh? Like, where is he? Yeah, his leg hurts. Doorway on the left is blocked off by a curtain. You assume it leads to her private quarters. Well, little tiny bit of sparring. Now we know from what Omar's poem was that the next elemental is air. But I don't think we're quite ready to just start gathering all the stuff we need for it. And I'm out. 150 intelligence, probably for defeating the elemental and not for the fight. We actually didn't get a whole lot of skill ups from her that time. Then again, I didn't do a whole lot of dodging and parrying. It was very offensive, make with the stabbings, and then get hit. And looking... Okay, I guess he's here tomorrow. How are we doing on magic? 124? Actually, I should just save when I get inside. I want to show her my magic lamp. She helped us make it, you know. Yes, let us share tea. Wait, I don't know if this is one of those things that she'll get mad at because it'll think we're like trying to set the place on fire. Hey, check out this lamp. Aziza doesn't want anything from you. Well, let's tell her about the fire elemental. You relate the tale of how you extinguished the fire elemental. That creature lost its destructive power when it was imprisoned, but it may still be of use to you somehow. Challenge to the game. How can I put something there? Dang it, that's not where I want it to go. But we can still... We win! We made it! Goal! I screwed her over at the last second, turning into an earth elemental, condensing the air to earth, which the water elemental couldn't be in, and sent her back to the start. She should have won! Rar and Stuff Pink, we just defeated the... Well, I guess the not evil. She's just a wizard. I didn't think we were going to pull that one off. I thought that was a loss. Well, thank you. Goodbye. Did we get some skill ups? 153, 161. Also, our honor is 71 now, which is excellent. Okay, let's head back to the inn. Oh, we've got that scorpion tail. Kiss her, get that romance? No, do not do that. Ah, I didn't notice you come in. I've heard that it was you that vanquished the fire elemental. How wondrously brave you must be. Here, scorpion tail. Ah, wonderful. I was almost out of poison cure pills. Now I can make up some more. Here's your reward of 20 dinars. You got 20 bucks out of that. Reasons that I don't want to go into just yet, but there are reasons that you don't want to. You don't want to talk with her, or don't want to make moves on her. Hey, let's tell our buddy here about our glorious battle that took all of 5 minutes. I must be sure to consult the astrologer about the fire elemental. It must certainly be a bad omen. Hey, fire elemental. You are indeed quite the hero, my friend. Alright, bye. Is she a bad guy? Who, the Aziza, the wizard I was playing that game with? No, she actually helps you out a lot. So, hey. You guys hear about the four elemental? I don't understand. How about the fire elemental? You tell about how you extinguished the fire elemental. Shim and I would have lost everything had the thing of flame set our inn ablaze. We are greatly in your debt, hero friend. Just... How are we doing on this? 55? Protected by reversal. How long does it last now? Well, it didn't fade immediately, so we're doing better. Just keep spamming that. Oh, we are so exhausted, everything hurts. Now there's nothing at all here. The souvenir stand guy is gone. The snake charmer's gone. Whoever that was down there is gone. This plaza is just completely empty. The well-kept plazas of Shapir are octagonal in shape. To the north, a street leads to the rest of the city. To the south, a massive gate marks the beginning of the desert. Hey, guard. You should wait until the guard is closer. Did you hear about the fire elemental? Thank you on behalf of the guard for saving Shapir. No one enters the gates of the palace of Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may he reign forever, unless ordered to do so. Okay, so can't go in. Yeah, let's tell her about the fire elemental. You did a good job saving the city. We're heroes. Either I'd be out of shape from Simba or you'd be getting too good for me plenty soon. Yeah, that time it was actually really easy. 169, 149, 146. Probably actually decent on stamina. I know what we can do to waste the rest of our stamina. Well, before we waste the rest of our stamina, let's get in some reversals. How's that? 118. It's 110. 102. Okay, magic and intelligence are going up. $78. Okay, we'll stop there. And then we're going to sneak through the halls. Sneaking. Practicing our stealth. I haven't seen anything that we can practice on climbing on. I haven't been able to climb anything since the tree outside the healer's house back in Spielberg. That is a solid sneak. It's kind of a... It's not quite a crouch walk. He's just sort of hunched over a little bit. No one will ever see him. Especially not in that white shirt and blue vest with the purple pants. It's art of invisibility. Reversal is wearing off, but hey, it lasted a good long while. Reversal has faded. It's the door, no doubt about it. Where are we? Let's just knock on this random door we found. The door is locked tight. The sound of your knocks echoes hollowly in the alley without response. The door's locked. All you hear is a ringing in your own ears. Wait. You're not sneaking. Sneak. The points on his shoes help his balance. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that the shoes are pointed. Now that is fashion. Not practicing lockpicking? I don't have the lockpicking skill. And thus I don't even have lockpicks. I do have the open spell, but we get tons of practice with that in the wizard's whirl. Speaking of, what is our skill with open? 153. Detect could be higher, but it's good enough to do the job. 137 on trigger. Dazzle is 93. Flame Dart is 120. Zap is at just even 100. 93 Calm. 106 Force Bolt. 52 Levitate. 68 Reversal. Hello, guards. I am just sneaking. The guards disappeared. Maybe their stealth is even higher than mine. Which my stealth is actually kind of abysmal. It's 23. But sneaking does use stamina. And that's why we're using the rest of our stamina after beating Ahura on that. Curiously, raising your stealth skill also can improve your agility and your intelligence. So it's actually pretty good for us to have this. You are so exhausted that everything hurts. So let's go ahead and back to walking. Back to the inn. Just for an hour. Current time is midday. So we've still got plenty of time left. And it's going to be a lot of training with the mages and with Ahura. Let's fight. Them's fighting words. That was kind of bad. That time the co-pilot interrupted my attempt to dodge and did a jump instead, which took a bit longer, and it threw off the timing. The searing desert heat seems to draw the water right out of you. Oh, that's right. We threw all... We threw all of our water at the elemental. I thought it would only drain one water skin. Well, let's back to the fountain. The fountain water is cool and refreshing. 3 empty water skins. Yeah, we just all 3 of them, dump them all onto him. Which I guess if you're dealing with a living creature of fire, the more the better. I save a lot. But it's better than not saving enough. And Force Bolt Flurry time. Is that tingle in the background? On these columns? Okay, we win. Boing, 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 boing. That was close, too. We were almost out of mana. And stats, 167, 157. Still low on stamina, right? Yes. So, to the inn. You know, Dazzle was a lot more useful in the previous game, where you could cast faster, and enemies didn't cross half the screen and then require you to be a certain distance away from them before you could cast a spell. I know if I cast anything else, I'll probably keel over dead. Let's see. Nope. We're still at 0. How far can we take it? I mean, I did just save. We've been at 0 stamina, and I'm surprised we haven't fallen over dead from exhaustion. Let's go ahead and rest for an hour. Alright, good. Current time is mid-afternoon, late. So when the elemental spawns, you have, I think, 2 or 3 days to defeat it before it's just game over. It destroys the city and you lose. Well, we destroyed it on the day that it showed up, because we were prepared. And that means we've just got a lot of time to kill, because the next elemental doesn't show up until after the first one would have destroyed the city. And yeah, we're also on a bit of a hard time limit, because to get to Rasir, we need to take a caravan, and the next caravan shows up whenever we asked the gate guard. He said the next one would be in 16 days, and that was back on day 1. We can still win this. Yay, we still won this. Hey, Imwax! You've arrived in time for the fun and excitement of training and killing time until the next major story thing happens. We're probably extremely low on stamina. Yep. Hey, are you okay if we just practice our magic in here? 147. Yep, she's fine with that. What's our skill with it? 72. Not bad considering it started at 10. Alright, we are super tired now. What if... How many more of these can we cast before we actually fall over dead? I want to get my mana down a little bit lower. That's good. That'll work. Ways Wing Wagner? What? It's a whole thing? Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just not going to worry about it then. Whoosh. Oh, maybe not. I can't believe it. Oh, we should not have won that. I've made so many mistakes. We should not have won. But full magic heal, thank you very much. And goodbye. We are still very low on stamina, but not as low. Current time is still mid-afternoon. It's going to be sunset, probably, by the time we get back. Flame Dart's 122. Force Bolt is 112. They might be a little upset if I practice Flame Dart in my room. So let's go outside for that. Hey, are you okay with me casting this here? Nope. Like, I'm just gonna step right outside. How much MP do we have? Oh, we have full, that's right. This is not a good place to practice that spell? Well, what is? Look, I just want to throw fireballs. We're in the middle of a... Well, not really the middle. We're at the edge of a desert. So, is this a good place? Fireball! At least until it tells me that I'm too tired. Oh, reversal is wearing off. Okay, mana is 96 and stamina is 0. And it just popped up a message as I was pressing a button to move, so I didn't catch what it said. We have water, right? Mostly full. Do a quick little save. Sleep for an hour. You know, it'd be really crazy if we went out at night. Probably shouldn't have spent all my mana on slinging fireballs at the ground. I just noticed my health was at 100. Something hurt me. Something hurt me. That's a real tiger skin. Does that mean they skin their own? Oh no. This is what happens to the help that let them down. I guess there's one thing that we could go do. Although it's not really something that we can do. But we can go take a look at it. Actually, no, it should be... Since we're coming up to the end of the stream, if we got time, we can go ahead and go take a look at this thing and then go find out what the thing is. So if you just keep going to the right, instead of a griffin, you find a tree. A tree with its own theme song. Plant almost looks like a woman. So, that's a weird tree. Time is still sunset approaches. Let's go back to the city. I kind of want to see what the ghouls and I think the jackalmen are like, and they only come out at night. So we've got some time to kill. And what better way to kill time than to sneak through the alleys? Hello, guards. Nothing suspicious happening here. Okay, we are recovering health. I don't know what hit us. You don't see me. I'm very sneaky. Hey, how did you see me? Yep, jackalmen. We haven't seen them yet. We've only heard about them. They attack in groups. Wolves hunt in packs. Time. Still sunset approaching. Agility's going up. Stealth is going up. Stamina's going down very slowly. Since the people in the city are majority cats, do you have to watch your step in the desert? It's just one big sandbox. Oh, and we just stumbled into her house. Well, I want to try something. Okay, 125, 34 stealth. Now, what happens if I fast travel all the way over to this side of the city? Okay, that I was wondering if I would still get like skill ups and stamina drain for the travel time, but no, they didn't think of that. Can I climb that gate? Which gate? It's unfortunate that I didn't see that message before we left, but let's go back over to here. Do you mean this gate? That's Aziza's house. Or do you mean like these gates? The iron gate does not open. No. See, this is actually, this map that we have is the simplified version of the actual city map. Because this fan-made mod was like, you know what? That was kind of bullshit nonsense. Let's make this easier to get around. One behind me. Going back. So, go this way. That one does not open. And the city walls are too slick to scale. That's not the most sanitary places to stick your hand. Sunset continues to approach. Yeah, there's nothing to climb on. What if you want to practice climbing? What if your climbing skill has been stuck at 70 since the first game? Actually, I think I know something that we could climb on. I didn't bother buying it because I don't really have a use for it since I have levitate. Sneaking, sneaking. 125 dinars? Well, we don't have that kind of money. Hasta la pasta. Brain those nachos. See you soon, raccoon. If that magic rope wasn't so crazy expensive, then we could just get that. And then practice climbing up and down that. Can we reach this? You have your own attire. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, we have stopped sneaking. Oh, I am an idiot. I completely forgot we were going to do that. So we saw that weird tree out in the desert. Why don't we see if Aziza knows anything about it? Yes, let us share tea. Doot, doot. What's the deal with that tree? That is indeed a sad tale. Let me show you that which we speak. It will tell you of a time long ago when women wore veils and were but wives and chattel to men. There was a woman, a beautiful woman, a loving woman, who wished with her very soul to become a healer and thus aid others. Just the facts, ma'am. Her father tried to dissuade her, saying that this was no task for a woman of her gentleness and sensitivity. She would go about her duties quietly, but each evening she would tell him again that she wished to become a healer. At last her father gave in, and she was trained in the art of healing, despite the jeers and condescension of male students and teachers. She became a healer and removed her veil forever. Right. She soon discovered that life was not easy for a woman healer. Many men distrusted her talents and refused to call upon her. And some men called upon her only to try and take advantage of her beauty. One day, a man came to her and told her the tale of his brother dying in the desert. She did not quite trust his manner of looking at her, but she could not refuse to aid one who might need it. She followed him out of the city and into the desert. When she was led to an encampment of ragged tents, she soon learned to her sorrow the tale of the brother was but a lie. These were brigands, and what they did with her, I shall not say. She tried to escape them the next day and ran to the mountains to hide. They were swift to follow and nearly recaptured her when she called aloud for help. A genie heard her cry and transformed her into a tree. 'Cause that helps. There are 3 things you must give to save her soul: a gift of kindness, a gift of magic, and a gift of love. The gift of kindness is simple. It is only what you would give someone who has long been in the desert, or has been in the desert far too long. You must then tell her about yourself and remind her what it is to be human. Your words are as important as the gift, for they give meaning to the act. I know you can achieve the gift of kindness, but you do not have a suitable gift of sacrifice. Perhaps you'll be able to do this another time. So, thank you, and goodbye. And let's start sneaking our way back to the inn, which we can just check our map, see how to get. Oh, it's a bit of a hike. But that's okay. We're also waiting for nightfall. There it is. I was looking for the spot to transition to the next area, and it's like, why is it not showing the arrow? Check the map. Perfect. Just keep going straight from here. Okay. How are our skills ups? We're at 42 stealth. All the merchants have gone out. It's even starting to get dark. And instead of going to bed, like we usually do around this time, we're just going to rest for 1 hour. That'll get us all of our stamina back, some of our health back, and then we're heading out into the desert. Also going to save because this might be a terrible, terrible idea. May thee be granted a happy evening. Ooh, that's a pretty sky and weird constellations. Scorpion. Fine. That's not what I wanted to fight, though. Hadouken! And... come on, you want some of this? Poke! Oh, get closer. Oh. And that's what happens when you get hit with the stinger. You just die. So, yeah, I guess that's a good place to end the stream for tonight. We were doing so well against him, too.